Steve, progression in the FA Youth Cup this evening, how do you assess the game tonight?
I think first of all we're delighted with the result and with what the reward is in the next round. And the scoreline looks quite flattering in terms of a 4-1 win. Probably parts of the performance I thought we were good. We had some good moments on the ball, created some chances. But I think there's other aspects of the game where we maybe didn't manage as well as what we would have liked to have done, and maybe didn't have control of certain aspects of the game that we would have liked. But ultimately, yeah, we're delighted to progress to the next round.
Seemed like an improved performance as well from the first round. It must be pleasing to see the lads taking on board what they learned in that first game against Stockton and tonight.
Yeah, I think there's in very much. You know, the FA Youth Cup is such a big competition. The lads know, and it's the one tournament the boys, or the one game the boys want to play in terms of their journey of being a youth team player in football. And I think as much as managing the actual game and playing the game, it's managing the occasion as well. So I think that it's developing that resilience, that inner confidence to actually be able to go and perform on a stage inside a stadium in front of a crowd. So, and that may explain some aspects of tonight as well. I think tonight was a very different game to the previous round. We've done a lot of research. We've watched York play live. We've watched a number of York games, and they're a young side, but they're a very, very good side, and they're a footballing side. So yeah, I think they've had a great run, York, so far. They have a great coaching team, and you know, they're maybe a little bit unlucky tonight as well.
Talked about resilience there, obviously. Unfortunately, circumstances out of our control meant we had to play away from Valley Parade this evening,
yeah.
But lads didn't really let that affect them, did they? They came out and still performed in front of a big crowd of 900 people. Yeah,
the lads were desperate to play at home. Obviously, it was another opportunity to play at Valley Parade with the pitch renovations. You know, that meant in the timing of the game. We did look at moving the game back a week. However, it wasn't possible between the two clubs. But tonight presented a different experience. They had to come away from home, they had to travel together and come to a good stadium, but a different stadium, and come and perform. So I think as part of their longer journey as young players, it can help them on that route.
So we can hear them celebrating over the wall behind us. We saw it together on the pitch as well, celebration at full time.
Yeah.
Those journeys and these kind of experiences really help build that, don't they, that culture.
Yeah. They're I mean, culture is what you rely on when you have moments, and the tough moments like we had in the game today. And it's that culture, the competitiveness that helps get you through those moments. And as a group to stay together, as staff, we love working with them. They're a fantastic group. We've had to make some hard decisions on some players tonight, which is hard to do as a coach. But you know, that's what we're there to do. And it was good to see the players that came off the bench really impact the game. As a group, they're a very quiet group. So yeah, it's nice to see them let themselves go a little bit.
Crystal Palace away is the reward for the lads in the next round.
Yeah.
How hard is it to park that to one side and focus on tonight's game, and then look at using the big reward and a big carrot?
Yeah, we had a chat before the game, and to be fair to the boys, they knew on Friday, you know, what the opportunity was. We didn't know where that game would be played, but I think it's been confirmed it would now be at Selhurst Park. So it's a great opportunity, a great experience, and it's something that'll be with them for the rest of their lives. But in fairness to the boys, I haven't heard them discuss Palace. That was one of our concerns over the last few days. I haven't heard them discuss it. They seem quite focused and ready to go ready to do the job in hand to get to that point. And yeah, it's something we've battered home during the last few days as well.
And Mark Truman and George Goodman here as well, showing their support.
Yeah.
How good is that support from the first team as well, and show that togetherness across the academy and first team?
Yeah, absolutely. We've tinkered little bits with how we've played over the course of the season, and there's some aspects we've tried to adopt from the first team. We maybe didn't display some of those aspects as well as what I would have liked to have done tonight, and maybe what we've seen in some of our previous games in the league. But yeah, we work. You know, there was a strong relationship with the first team. We've had a lot of exposure to some of the lads being around some of the first team training and sort of top up games over recent weeks, and hopefully that can continue as we go forward.